Hello students, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another video by Quick Study. Today we will start another topic of GCSE Physics, and our topic for today is electromagnetic spectrum. So, electromagnetic spectrum encompasses all types of electromagnetic radiation. Radiation is the energy that travels and spreads out as it goes. Visible light is one type of electromagnetic radiation. Other types includes radio waves and infrared waves. So let's learn about some types of electromagnetic waves. At first, we would have to learn about radio waves. It has the longest wavelength but the lowest frequency. It is used in broadcasting and communication. Another one would be microwaves. Microwaves have shorter wavelength than radio waves but a higher frequency. We see microwaves being used in microwave ovens while cooking. Infrared light or infrared waves, on the other hand, have shorter wavelength than microwaves but a higher frequency. It is used in thermal imaging and also in our remote controls. Visible light is an interesting one. It has a range of about 400 to 700 Newton meter. It is used as we see. We cannot see anything if there is no visible light. It is also used while anyone is doing photography or taking photos. Ultraviolet rays, on the other hand, have the shorter wavelength than visible light, but a higher frequency. We often see it being used in fluorescent lights. Another common one would be X-ray. It has even shorter wavelength, but more frequency, higher frequency basically. It is used in medical imaging. The most important one would be gamma rays. It has the shortest wavelength and the highest frequency. It is used regularly in cancer treatment. So from this, we can understand a few things, which is the electromagnetic spectrum is a continuous spectrum of waves, which includes the visible spectrum. At one end of the spectrum, the waves have a very long wavelength and low frequency, while at the other end, the waves have a very short wavelength and high frequency. All the waves have the following properties. They all transfer energy. They are all transverse waves. They all travel at 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, the speed of light in a vacuum. They can all be reflected and refracted. We have to remember that the equations we have learned before in other waves chapter could be applied to any of these. Let's look at an example. In example 1, yellow light has a wavelength of 5.7 into 10 to the power inverse 7 meters. What is the frequency and the period of yellow light waves? So the formula would be V is equal to F into lambda, which would come out as velocity is equal to frequency into wavelength. So frequency is equal to velocity divided by the wavelength, which would come out as 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 5.7 into 10 to the power inverse 7. The answer would be 5.26 into 10 to the power 14 hertz. So we also have to find out the time period. We know the formula for time period is T is equal to 1 divided by the frequency. So 1 divided by 5.26 into 10 to the power 14 hertz is equal to 1.9 into 10 to the power inverse 15. So to revise what we have learned today, let's answer the following questions. The first question is name 4 wave properties that are common to all members of the electromagnetic spectrum. So we have already learned this. They all transfer energy, they travel at the speed of light, they are all reflected and refracted, and they're all transverse waves. Let's look at the second question. Name 3 types of waves that can be used for communicating. So number 1 would be radio waves, number 2 would be microwaves, and number 3 would be infrared. The third question says name 2 types of waves that can be used for cooking. So we know that microwaves are used for cooking, and another one is infrared rays, which are also used for cooking. Name 1 type of wave that is used to treat cancer. So there's only one answer to this, which are the gamma rays. Name 1 type of wave that might be used to see people in the dark. So to see people in the dark, we might use visible light. So name 1 type of wave that is used for radar. Microwaves are used as radar as they send impulses and also receive them back. That's all for today, students. Stay with us to learn more about IGCSE Physics and other subjects as we regularly post on our channel. To learn more about our online tutoring service, do visit www.quickstudy.uk.